Welcome back to Nerd with JJ. Jay Sharmack here with another brand new review for you. So this is not our new figure. This is the old DC Direct Kingdom Come Batman, inspired heavily by the Alex Ross artwork of the book. But today I got the McFarlane Toys version, so we're going to compare the two, the usual stuff, see which one is a better figure, of course, and see how it goes. So we'll first we'll take a look at the McFarlane Toys, take a look at the DC Direct, and then we'll compare the two later on. So hope you guys like the video. Let's see how it goes. So fresh off the Amazon truck, we have the McFarlane version of Kingdom Come Batman, looking pretty cool. The usual stuff. Let's just take a quick tour around the box. We'll open it up and then we'll compare them with the DC Direct figure. So the usual stuff going on. The DC logo on the bottom, different multiverse, armored Batman there. On the side, the description. On the back, nice artwork from the Alex Ross artwork from Kingdom Come, of course. A small little blurb right there. Back to the front, usual stuff. Window display on the top. Up there, 22 moving parts. McFarlane Toys logo on the top, and that's a box, of course. Seen it before, so let's open the box and let's take a look at the figure. So we have them out of the package, looking very cool. Pretty much spot on. I know the McFarlane Toys aren't 100% comic accurate. They just, try to tweak a couple things because it maybe looks better, whatnot. But still pretty cool looking. It's pretty damn close to the comic. Obviously, he's got the detail. The suit itself is more like, it's kind of inspired by the RoboCop look. Obviously, well, if you've ever seen. But you should have seen RoboCop, obviously, like all the detail and whatnot. Pretty cool. The helmet, pretty solid. Not so keen on the bendy bat horns, whatever, but it is what it is, right? The cape itself looks a little bit more cape-like, cloth-like than I remember from the book. I have the book, and I've just taken a look, and it's looks a little bit more rigid, I guess, but it is what it is. Back, definitely they changed it up. It looks like more like the Rocketeer than it does the comic, which we'll take a look at with the DC Direct. But so it looks pretty cool. Obviously, in McFarlane Toys is trying to make things look cool instead of exact. So what are you going to do, right? Let's take a look at his articulation, shall we? So he's got a pretty decent amount of bendability and articulation, like most McFarlane Toys. His head can't really move, obviously, because the helmet constraints, but it is what it is. You can look up. That's pretty cool. You can look down. No side to side with a tilt. His arm only goes up so high because the bat insignia go only so far just because of the cape and the bat insignia. Rotation, elbow bend. Can you rotate at the elbow? Can rotate at the elbow. That's pretty cool. Wrist rotation can't really do it too much because of the gauntlet, but it's supposed to be that way, right? Rotation of the diaphragm and the bending of the diaphragm. Can bend that far forward. Can't really bend that far back because of the bat cape. The axial part that far. Can't really go back that far because of the bat cape, but they can go forward. No thigh rotation. But you can rotate at the joint, so that's kind of cool. Double joint at the knee, forward and back at the ankle, and toe articulation. So, not to mention the cape has articulation too, so that's kind of cool. Let's take a quick look at the DC Direct figure, and then we'll actually put the two side by side, compare them. And by the way, before we do that, accessories. I wish it came with a fight stand. It comes with a standard DC stand, and it comes with the usual card. No fists, no weapons, but pretty damn cool looking figure, right? Okay, so this figure is a DC Direct one. That means it goes directly to the comic shops and whatever. That's where I got it from, a comic shop. Very cool. Definitely, it's created to look spot on to the comic. The artwork with the detail. Colors, I like the silver on the belt, the nice grays going on. Obviously it's gray and black, so a lot of detail with the suit, making it look that kind of mech or whatever. That helmet, spot on. Obviously, it's supposed to support his head because he's all kind of busted up and whatever. Nice detail with the jet engine on the back. Obviously, awesome, pretty cool. That the glider cape, fantastic. I do wish, I know it was like in the 2000s, so you couldn't make it so like it expands a bit more, but it does look pretty cool, right? Articulation doesn't have too much. His head turns around, his arms go up and down. You can't really bend him so far. He has rotation at the elbow and the wrist, and just legs can do that. No knee articulation or ankle articulation or whatever. But like I said, is made to go on the shelf like a display piece, so that's pretty cool. He comes with a lance at 6L. I don't know where that is. It's probably still somewhere else in storage, but who knows? I might find it down the line if I'm not putting the McFarlane one on the display, but we'll see how it goes. So depending on the figure, I could I like one thing over the other. Like I like the head helmet design a bit more on the DC Direct than I do the McFarlane one, just because it looks like it's more focusing on a face than it is the actual design. I like the cape a bit more on here. This is looks more technological, obviously, than that. I like the rear backpack on him though, just because I never really liked the exhaust design, more or less, but it is what it is, right? The general look or paint apps, I like that one. The McFarlane a little bit better because the gray's a bit lighter, obviously. So there's color separation. Never really liked how dark the gray was on there, but I don't design the figures, so let's see what else. I wish that he came with a weapon too, but he comes with a weapon. He comes with a lance. Anything else I got? No, pretty much. Otherwise, design is spot on. They both, otherwise they don't really veer too far from the comic. Either one, even the McFarlane one. I do wish that the McFarlane one came with a flight stand. We'll actually take a pose in a second and show you how he looks when he's flying. Can't really make the DC Direct one fly, or he could, but he won't. He will look kind of silly, but we'll take a look at that too, just in case. Not to mention, when you fold up the wings, this one does look a bit better, looks cooler. This one just, I don't know, looks a little weird. So, yeah, DC, depending on what you like, one or the other. Which one do you guys like more? Let me know in the comments below. I know probably, this is kind of a toss-up. I'll admit it. But, it is what it is, right? Okay, so clearly posability has advantages. I mean, obviously, if you have the McFarlane level of articulation, the figure's going to get an easy win versus something as limited as the DC Direct, right? I mean, you can't really put him in a flight kind of pose if he just has static legs to just stand up. So, easy win, right? And on comic accuracy, you got to go with the DC Direct. But that being said, after 20 years or so, clearly they can do a lot more with action figures and make it look, almost spot on and give them articulation. Don't have to give one or the other, so you can put them in more poses than just standing up on a bookshelf. And that's why I go for the McFarlane one a bit more. So I want this one to look like he's coming, either flying down or coming for a landing or something in my display. And it's going to look pretty solid, obviously. I dig it a lot. I do wish that the belt was a bit silver. I don't really have much to complain about. He's supposed to have somewhat limited movement, but he's supposed to have movement regardless. And he does have that somewhat of a range of movement, so that makes him look like he can actually put up a fight, so he can fly, whatever. And it works for me. I dig it a lot. Is it a top 10 figure? I don't know yet. But, I do dig it. I appreciate it. I can't wait to see if he does any more Kingdom Come figures. I would love to see what he does with Superman. It's got. I like the original Superman Kingdom Come figure, but you know, you can make him look like he's flying or whatever. So that would look awesome. So yeah, this one I just got today. Pretty cool. I dig it a lot. I wish that it came with a flight stand, but you know, I have the NECA ones, right? So we'll stick them on a NECA flight stand. It'll look pretty cool in the collection. So yeah, I do think McFarlane's like they're putting like the wrong stands with the wrong figures. What do I know? Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys did like this review. If you did, let me know in the comments below. Did you get this figure today, or is it coming soon? Let me know in the comments below. Are you excited for the figure? I'd like to know that too. So for me, we're going to continue on with the what are we doing? We're doing the Captain America wave. We're going to finish that up, I swear. I mean, we're doing good. I know I took a little break with that Springsteen rant video. Thank you guys for watching that. Thank you guys, by the way, for watching the that Batman Batwing. I'm kind of amazed by the views I got. Thank you, appreciate it. And if you're onto the channel because of that, thank you. I appreciate you guys subscribing on. Got a couple of subscribers for that video. Thanks a lot. So, anyways, we're moving onwards and upward, moving forward. My name is James Sharmack. It's been a Nerddom with J&J. And as always, keep on collecting and happy hunting.